Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here. So remember to subscribe for the latest videos because today's story is one that has already sent shockwaves through celebrity circles and media outlets everywhere. A story that involves none other than the sharp-witted, glamorous, and ever-unpredictable Kat Timpf, whose latest behind-the-scenes gesture is being described as giving the crew a little extra. A phrase that has left fans curious, critics buzzing, and the entertainment world trying to figure out what really happened, what it means, and why it matters so much at this moment in her career. Kat Timpf, the outspoken television personality, comedian, writer, and commentator, is known for her fearless opinions and her ability to balance humor with hard truths, often leaving audiences stunned, laughing, or even questioning their own perspectives. But this time the spotlight isn't on one of her fiery monologues or her signature sarcastic takes. It's on her behavior when the cameras stopped rolling, when the bright lights dimmed, and when the crew, those unsung heroes who bring shows to life, got to see a different side of her, a side that speaks to generosity, kindness, and an emotional depth that many people didn't realize Kat Timpf carried with her beyond the stage and the spotlight. Insiders are whispering that this little extra wasn't just about money or gifts, but about a heartfelt gesture that showed genuine appreciation for the people who work tirelessly to keep productions running smoothly. And while rumors swirl, some say she treated the entire crew to an unforgettable evening. Others suggest she went out of her way to personally thank each team member with meaningful tokens of gratitude, while still others insist it was something even bigger, a kind of symbolic moment that reflected her growth not only as a media figure, but as a human being navigating fame, pressure, and the constant scrutiny of the public eye. What makes this story so compelling is the contrast between Kat's public persona, often seen as edgy, witty, and unapologetic, and this more vulnerable, generous side that fans are now discovering, and it's precisely that duality that has made her one of the most intriguing figures in modern media. People are already flooding social media with reactions, some praising her for showing heart, some questioning if this was a calculated move to soften her image, while others are simply fascinated that someone so quick with a joke and so sharp in her critiques could also be so warm, thoughtful, and quietly generous when the spotlight wasn't on her. Whether this act was grand or small, whether it involved luxury experiences, emotional speeches, or simply shared moments of gratitude, the fact remains that it has left her crew touched, her colleagues impressed, and her fans buzzing with speculation. This is Daily Gossip's mission, to peel back the curtain and reveal not just the glamorous headlines, but the emotional truths that lie beneath. And Kat Timpf's story today is one that blends celebrity dazzle with very real human warmth. And as we dive deeper into what giving a little extra really meant, you'll see why this single gesture has become the talk of the industry. A moment of pure humanity wrapped in the glitter of Hollywood media, a reminder that even the most outspoken stars have layers we are only just beginning to uncover. As the story of Kat Timpf's behind-the-scenes generosity continues to ripple across Hollywood, what makes this revelation even more captivating is the sheer scale of the response it has triggered, proving once again that in today's media-driven culture, even the smallest action can become magnified into a defining moment. Fans across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok immediately seized upon the whispers of Kat, giving the crew a little extra, turning it into a viral phrase with hashtags spreading like wildfire, with hashtag #CatTimpfExtra and hashtag #CrewLove trending in multiple regions, each post carrying a mix of admiration, speculation, and a kind of stunned awe that this outspoken television figure, so often painted in the media as sharp-tongued and quick with a biting remark, could simultaneously embody warmth, appreciation, and generosity in such a dramatic way. Some crew members, staying anonymous, reportedly described the gesture as unexpectedly emotional, while others claimed that Kat's words of gratitude carried more weight than any material gift could, highlighting her sincerity and the authenticity of the moment. Yet, in the world of entertainment journalism, no story exists without its skeptics, and critics have been quick to question whether Kat's generosity was spontaneous or strategically timed, with opinion pieces speculating about whether she is subtly rebranding herself, leaning into a softer image, or positioning for bigger projects ahead. But to those who know her, the answer seems simpler. Kat Timpf has always been more than her on-screen persona, and what the world is now seeing is simply another layer of her complex personality, one shaped by ambition, humor, resilience, and yes, compassion. The emotional gravity of this event lies in its rarity. Most celebrities offer polite thanks or perhaps a token holiday bonus to their crews, but few go out of their way to create moments that feel personal, heartfelt, and unforgettable. That is what separates this story, what gives it the glamorous shimmer of Hollywood and the emotional resonance of authenticity, a combination that captivates audiences far more than gossip alone. Media outlets are already debating what this will mean for her long-term career. Will fans rally behind this warmer version of Kat Timpf, embracing her as not just a witty commentator but also a star with heart, or will skeptics drown out the positivity by insisting it was all for show? Regardless of the noise, one undeniable truth emerges. This gesture has humanized her, and in an industry where image is everything, that is a priceless result. Imagine the crew, so often unseen and uncelebrated, suddenly finding themselves the recipients of not just gifts or tokens, but of public acknowledgement, of gratitude that resonates beyond the walls of the studio and into the broader world, reminding everyone that the stories we see on television are built on the backs of hardworking people whose names never make the headlines. Kat's actions reframed that truth, elevating her crew into the spotlight and showing her audience that behind every polished production lies a family of workers whose efforts deserve recognition. And as daily gossip continues to pull back the glamorous curtain on Hollywood life, we see clearly how moments like these redefine stars, shaping their legacies not through scandals or controversies, but through emotional authenticity and genuine human connection. Kat Timpf may have given her crew a little extra, but in doing so she gave the world a lot more, a glimpse into her humanity, a reminder of the power of gratitude, and a story that will linger in the hearts of her fans and critics alike. If you think this is just another celebrity headline, think again, because what you're witnessing is a shift, a turning point, and perhaps even the beginning of a new chapter in how stars interact with the people around them. And so, as we close today's story, we invite you to stay with us here at Daily Gossip, where every headline hides a deeper truth, every glamorous moment carries an emotional thread, and every celebrity tale reveals not just the surface, but the soul behind the star. Don't forget to subscribe for more daily Hollywood updates, the biggest celebrity stories, and the most inspiring journeys, because here at Daily Gossip, we bring you not only the glitz of fame, but also the heartbeats that make it unforgettable.